How you doing, bitch? Y'all tune in.
First time I met you, I didn't wanna sweat you, cause I had no time for a man. I had a plan, refused to let someone distract or hold me back, but you so persistent, felt like you had to get me, now I'm yours. You mistreating the privilege like I'm supposed to be here. Boy, bye, baby, please don't get it twisted. I'm only being optimistic. I'm a priority, not an option. I told you that from the start. Now you're picking my shine.
Get in here. As my Armand and we say. Now pull up on me, share the feet. Pull up on me. This is gonna be the interesting show, y'all. Step in. Tap in.
Michelle Obama tryna be us forever. Like Will Love, Jada, like Pac, love Kadado, Barack. Michelle Obama tryna be us forever. Like Will Love, Jada, like Pac, love Kadado, Barack. Michelle Obama tryna be us forever. You say that you do, but you don't. You say that you will, but you won't.
Share the feed.
Make promise after promise, but I don't see a change at all.
Invite all your homeboys.
You say that you do, but you don't. You say that you will, but you won't. Make promise after promise, but I don't see a change at all. At all. Like Will Love, Jada, like Pac, love Kadado, Barack. Michelle Obama tryna be us forever. Like Will Love, Jada, like Pac, love Kadado, Barack. Michelle Obama tryna be us forever.
Hey. That right there is I Wish You Love Me. It's available on all major music platforms. Featuring yours truly, Auntie Kitty. Let's get into some things. First of all, y'all share the feed. That's all I'm at. I don't ask much, but y'all share the feed. What's up, Che, the Phantom? How you doing tonight? So I decided that I want to do some fun things with Kitty Pink Radio, and a lot considering that it is an internet radio show. A lot of the times I make a lot of posts and stuff, and it's so hard to just post this here, post that there, post this here, because as y'all know, I'm a business owner as well as I have my own personal page. So a lot of the times I'm not able to share something everywhere. So I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a post podcast. And basically what I'm going to do is, as y'all all know, if you're on my page, you know that I post random statuses just to see what the replies and responses will be. And, a lot of times they get a little heated. And then sometimes we actually provoke some thought into another conversation. And that's what I'm all about over here. I'm all about provoking conversations that we're sometimes afraid to have, conversations that we don't think to have, or just for lack of communication. That's the issue with women and men. We don't know how to communicate. And I feel like once we bridge that gap of communication, things will be so much better in between us. I posted on my Facebook page, men only, because for some odd reason I'll post a question for men, and it seems like the women are pulled up on the status like, girl, go on. I'm trying to get y'all, I'm trying to get some answers for you hoes. But anyway, I posted a status that said men only. What are some things that will turn you off about a woman? And I actually got more interaction than I expected. Because a lot of times y'all don't want to say nothing on my post until I post up looking fine and shit. But anyway, I got a lot of interaction from this post, and I just wanted to run through some of these replies, because it was too many for me, and I did not want to go back and forth with anybody. I just wanted to have I just really wanted some answers. The first reply was J.R. Henderson. He said a bad attitude. And Justin Matlock, what's up, brother? He backdoored it with they stuck up and act like their shit doesn't stink. Laugh out loud. And they weren't the only one that said anything about bad attitudes. And I was just thinking, and it's not me deflecting or either, you know what I'm saying? It's not that how can I put this? It's not that I don't feel like some women do have bad attitudes. I feel like there are reasons behind them having bad attitudes. And or it's perceived as a bad attitude. Y'all don't understand that women, we do not have it as easy as y'all motherfuckers think we have it out here. And a lot of times, a majority of us, we've been through Tom, Dick, and Harry. And I'm not even talking about in a sexual sense. I'm speaking on dating. We've dated a majority of y'all, and it just wasn't what it didn't give what it was supposed to give. So after a while, a woman gets annoyed. And I'm like I said, I'm not excusing this or asking anybody. I see y'all still responding on the post when y'all tune in. Follow the link. Y'all, I guess motherfuckers went and looked for the post so they could follow, so they could comment on it. So that, so I read their comment or whatever. I guess y'all. I need y'all to do better. But a lot of times what y'all perceive as a bad attitude is because of some of the experiences women have had with men. There are a lot of men who are pushy. There are some men who I'm just not attracted to you. And for some odd reason, women were raised to basically always be nice. We're supposed to always be soft-spoken, and that these are the symptoms of being ladylike. We got to be soft-spoken. We can't curse. We have to wear dresses and just, hey, Jay Jones, shout out to Wild Out Radio, y'all. Your girl won tonight. Ew, yeah. I was the song of the night. I do understand that position gets filled quite fast, so I'm not going to get ahead of myself. But thank you guys for everything that you provide for us underground artists. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For real, for real. I love y'all over there. Love what y'all doing. Everybody stop what you're doing right now. Don't get off the post just yet. But stop what you're doing right now. Go to the Wild Out Radios and make sure that you like, follow, whatever it is. We have to support our own. But back to what I was saying. A lot of y'all don't understand, the things that women go through when it comes to men. And a lot of men, you may be a nice guy. You might just be, honestly, you could be the one. We've all fucked up and got away from that one. But it's because y'all keep in mind that we've had experiences with so many different men. For example, my inbox, which is very interesting. A lot of men hit me up like, "What you doing?" I don't get hi, my name is. I don't get. There's no introduction. There's no interaction before then. You don't have a right to ask me what the fuck I'm doing, bro. And that's just what that is. And like I said, I know I'm not trying to excuse it. I'm just saying, like, keep in mind the things that a woman goes through. For those of you, I see a lot of people tuning in after the fact. I decided I was gonna do something new. It's called podcast, post podcast. And basically what I'm doing is, y'all know I throw out random post on my Facebook page or wherever I'm at, and just to see what the responses and replies are. And I got a lot of interaction from this particular post, which was men only. What are some things that will turn you off about a woman? So I decided that I wanted to go, and I'm not speaking for all women. I'm just trying to basically I'm trying to make the blurred lines a little more visible, because like I said, the thing between women and men is, it's not that we can't get along, it's that we don't know how to communicate with each other. Period. But back to the responses. Like I said, I see a lot of y'all just now tuning in. Y'all late, but it's okay. Stay where you at. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. The first two answers were bad attitude, or they're stuck up and act like their shit doesn't stink. And basically what I was saying, a lot of times y'all perceive it as that, but what it is I'm tired of interviewing you niggas. I'm a lot of women are at the point now where they don't even want to date. And it's not so much as I'm a lesbian, I'm gay, or no shit like that. It's just I don't want to date. It is exhausting. So like I said, a lot of times, y'all, it ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? You perceive it as a bad attitude, but it's really just, nigga, I'm exhausted. I'm depleted. I don't even feel like asking you what your favorite color is. I don't feel like asking you what's your favorite food. Like, that shit is exhausting. I've taken a break from the dating pool, and I'm just really just working on me. And if any of you females are listening, let me tell y'all something. I have gotten more play from niggas just focusing on me and trying to fix me than I ever will get out here actively dating. Just food for thought, sis. Just food for thought. Quinn DeBarge. Hey, baby. Your fine ass. Don't y'all go over there trying to look for him either. You help us. That's gonna be my future husband. Move to Florida and give him 6 more babies. Anyway, he said a woman that lies all the damn time. I don't like that either. That's a turn off for me with a nigga. Like, for real. If you lying and you lying a lot, like, y'all don't understand, like, you have to maintain a lie. It's like a never ending story, ladies. And what is you lying for? Bitch, we is too grown out here in these motherfucking streets to be lying to these niggas. And another thing with that, y'all, I'm gonna tell you niggas like this: be careful what the fuck you ask for. You ask for honesty and a bitch give it to you. You can't be mad at her. You can't be mad at her, because I'm gonna tell you the number one lie women be telling y'all niggas, and that's just that your sex is good or that your dick is big. That don't all the time be true. And then your feelings be hurt when you get to a bitch that's like, yeah, your dick little. You get mad. That tickled me. Y'all get mad when you get to a bitch that's like, yeah, your dick little, and now all of a sudden her shit stretched out. No, like, in real time, bro, your dick may just be little. But I'm getting off a topic. I seen a couple of niggas that said something about lying. What is you bitches out here lying to these niggas about, though? I need somebody to speak up. Why are you lying? We are too grown to be lying. Who gonna whoop you, sis? Who gonna beat your ass? Ah, shit. Oh, okay. I thought I had. Sinatra Season said bad attitude, nasty habits, and can't cook. Now that's definitely a turn off, ladies. Y'all, we done gotta, I guess, because we out here being independent bitches and doing other shit. I don't know what the fuck it is. Ain't no reason for a woman to not know how to cook. There is absolutely no reason for a woman to not know how to cook, and especially in this day and time, we have Google. We can Google recipes and shit like that. I know how to cook and I still Google a recipe. Dead ass. Or I'll call my granny up. Stony Montana said laziness. Yeah. And I'm seeing a lot of y'all in the comments. Lionel Campbell says smoke cigarettes. I do agree that that's a nasty habit. Matter of fact, that's a nasty habit that I'm trying to kick. And I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying a lot of times some bitches be trying to kick the habit. It's not easy to just go cold turkey and not smoke cigarettes. So if you don't like bitches that smoke cigarettes, I suggest if you meet somebody, because I've had several men that I started to date and all of a sudden they decide to let me know, oh, it bothers me that you smoke. And it's just like, bro, I've been swallowing these Newports and shit like that since we started talking. But I get it. I totally understand it. A lot of men do not like the smell of cigarettes, especially not on a woman. They like to smell us and we smell like flowers and shit. Big purr. Anyway. Okay. This is pretty much what I was saying about the lion thing. He said, Presley Hall, what's up, baby? He said, not keeping their word. You say it, then do it. Stanley Jenkins. This nigga had already started a fight on another post I had posted, and then he came over here to be a smart ass. Shout out to my boy Stanley Jenkins. He's one of y'all favorites, him and King over there. We're gonna have them come back in and sit with us and talk. I should have invited them to talk about this on tonight. That would have been dope. Stanley Jenkins said, arguing over bullshit, loud talking, neck rolling, absurdly long lashes. Hold on, player. Long lashes and nails. What's wrong with nails? What's wrong with nails? And I mean, I understand the long ass eyelashes, but do y'all realize that some women out here don't have eyelashes naturally? And that's another thing that bothers me. And I'm gonna discuss that when I get to that comment. I don't know exactly who made the comment, but somebody made the comment about weaves. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Stanley also said rejecting gender roles. And I wanted to say something about that as well. A lot of times y'all want a bitch to be soft, but you have to understand that y'all haven't particularly made it comfortable enough for us to be soft. There are a lot of women who have to be basically men. Like, we have to do every fucking thing. I remember one time my car, I had a blowout on the side of the road, and I had got out my car to jack that motherfucker up and put a donut on it, my damn self. And a man was riding through, nice looking black man. And that's I think I'm gonna do a story time with Kitty with y'all too, because I'm gonna have to tell y'all about this motherfucker. Dude was weird. I dating that man, I thought that sooner or later I'm gonna be on an episode of motherfucking He Snapped. He rolled through and he see me changing my tire, and he was like, why on earth are you changing your own tire? And I'm just like, nigga, who else am I gonna get to do it? Do you see where I'm at? I'm on a fucking highway. But I appreciate, I'm not saying that he is an example that there aren't men who aren't out here allowing us to be soft and to be women. But you know, for the men that don't understand that, y'all, we have no other choice but to be the men. The men are missing in our households. And I see you, Jay Jones. I mean, we can get on that. I ought to send you an invite. You come on here and talk to me. But he said, y'all let the government destroy black families. There are so many things there are so many different levels of that conversation. You have no idea. I don't think it's so much that we allowed the government to come in. It was pretty much a situation. The majority of y'all was cracked the fuck out and going to prison. And like I said, I'm not here to excuse anything. Y'all know me. I like to provoke conversation because I feel like a lot of reason in behind the situations that we have and the dynamic between black man and black woman is because we don't know how to communicate. And so I just want to lay it out where we can have a healthy communication. Jay said we had a choice. Nigga, I'm finna send you the invite. You come off in here. I'm finna inbox you right now. Hold on. If you're busy, don't just disregard. But I'm finna send you the invite so you can come off in here and talk to me. about this. I don't even want to move on just yet unless you coming through. I think that's both of our faults. I honestly do. I believe that we both collectively let them folks in our house, you know. And not just that, it ain't even all our fucking fault when it comes to that particular conversation, because I mean, look at how situations were back then. You know, when it first got to that point where the woman had to rely on the government, you know. I just sent it to you if you want to join, Jay. But yeah, he said, "Ooh, I'm coming." Pull up on me, nigga. Matter of fact, while I'm waiting on you, let's oh shit. I ain't even got nothing up to play a little music for y'all. Let me see what we got here. We waiting on Jay to pull up on us. I'm so glad you tuned in, because I was just like, you know, I didn't want it to be a bias show, because you know I am a woman. I'm a woman, you know. So it's kind of hard, you know, for me to be able to give y'all the full effect. While we wait on Jay, I don't know why I keep calling you Jay. I guess that's because you got that as your name, but that's Spaceship Oasis, y'all. God damn, I keep calling him in. This right here is Jandrea. Shout out to them niggas. Y'all give us a listen. Give us a listen while we wait on Oasis to pull up on us.
I know you wasn't shit, but you was smooth. Knew how to lay down, made me a fool. You had me in rotation.
That was quicker than I thought it was gonna be.
Like that, a toxic cycle, leaving come right back. And then there was one who loved to play the game. I chased the bag, he chased the bag, but he made all the plays. Intercepted my love, introduced me to his mother. What was it for? There was one, there was two, there was him, there was you. Five of y'all and all of my lovers. A dream team for sure, but I need y'all to know I'm good now that I discovered.
Shout out to these niggas. Y'all want to hear the rest of that? Y'all get it. Y'all, it's on all major streaming platforms. That is Jandrea. Shout out to these niggas. What's up, Spaceship Oasis?
What up, though?
I want to come with it. Start where we stop.
You know, let me first say, I agree with what you were saying. But the crack epidemic was not just our fault. Like,
no,
us going to prison was not our fault. And then the government gave black women, and I've been studying the Willie Lynch letters and things of that nature. The government gave black women an ultimatum. Either you get this money and kick them men out of your household, or you struggle. And I believe I know that there's some, I'm dropping my kids off right now. Like, right. I understand, I get it. But there was a lot of black women who felt empowered by hurting the black man.
Right.
And I agree with you. Of hurting the black man, and especially being a school teacher, hurting the black man, not only just not seeing their kids, like throwing, even with my kids' moms. I got 4 kids, 4 moms. When we broke up, they tried to use the kid as a pawn at first. And my first 2 kids, I didn't know what to do.
Right.
I didn't know how to handle that situation. You know, and my sister was like, well, you need to take them to court and all that, but the court system ain't made for the black man.
It really isn't. It really isn't. No, they're not trying to hear nothing y'all got to say. I trust me, brother. I agree with you 100%. I do.
So what happened was, now the black man, like, fuck this. I'm gone. I can't even see my kid unless I'm involved with the mom. And that's why so many women, even as a father, when I tell women I got 4 kids by 4 different women, the first thing they say is, you still fucking your baby mama? No. No, I don't want them. When we broke up, I broke up with you. I didn't break up with my kids.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
But a lot of times that situation happens to where, okay, since I don't want to fuck with you, you won't let me fuck with my kid.
Right.
And so
Right.
when I say, women did it, it was because, okay, fuck this man. I play child support for my kids and I still get my kids.
Right.
But some women use that child support shit as a pawn, and then it's like some men who aren't strong enough, who was raised by other single women who bash men, they just walk away because that's what they know.
And you know what? There was something. Shout out to Ace Sinatra. He made a post where he was saying, ain't no way in hell I don't give a fuck. I'm not just walking away and living life like my kids don't exist.
Exactly. So I had to fight. I had to not, bite my tongue, bite my bullet. I've been called all type of names. My baby mama, when she broke up, she stole money. Consider this the first child support payment. And for me as a dude, at first, I was like, man, fuck you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, I grew up without parents.
Right.
So I couldn't do that to my son. And it was hard.
Right.
Like even this weekend, I told one of my baby mamas, hey, I'm getting the kids on this weekend. I want to get them. Okay, cool. Been calling since Tuesday. No answers, no responses. Then you say, well, take her to court. But then she can hit me with well, he don't do much. Even though I do.
Right.
I don't keep records.
Right.
And even for me to have to say, I need to keep a record of the shit I do for my kid, it's dumb.
I feel you.
Even to put my kid in that situation, to me, is dumb.
Right.
Because I get my kids. And I got, like I said, once again, 4 kids by 4 different women. I try to get my kids all at the same time. Right. I want them to know their brother and sister.
So, like, back to the matter at hand. Like, what do we do now? Like, we can go back and talk about, what the problem is. We can point fingers. What do we do now?
The number one thing we got to do, we got to heal.
That for damn sure.
A great thing you said today was, when I started focusing on myself, not only do more women see the God in me and see me being blessed, but I feel better.
Right.
And like I say, I grew up with no parents, and I let that bother me. I let that hold me down for so long. That was my excuse to be angry. I've been hurt. That was my excuse to be angry. But let's be real. White folks hurt us, and we don't be that angry with them.
Oh, brother, my brother. Now you're talking.
You know what I'm saying? We let strangers shit on us, and we keep it pushing. We have to be that strong. I know love is one thing. I know when we have, a relationship with people, it hurts, but we can't let that stop us from the blessings that our community needs to have. Even now, I grew up in a neighborhood where I was scared to do anything because somebody might tell my grandma.
That part. Yeah.
Now we got kids walking around where a dude can't even tell a young man to pull his pants up before the parent. Don't be telling my son what to do.
You know what? That's something that aggravates me horribly. Now I do understand there's a reason for that too. Because not everybody is
my lighter. Hold on. I hear you. I'm getting my lighter.
Not everybody is coming from a good place when they're trying to discipline your children.
I understand.
And there are so many things. I mean, with the Me Too movement, I think we all can take from that somebody, the numbers, I don't know them specifically, but 8 out of 10 motherfucking people, men and women, have been touched, have been mistreated, have been beat on. So I feel like a lot of those people normally be victims of some type of abuse. And they just be like, not my motherfucking baby.
Right. But you gotta be there. You gotta be present, and you gotta, like, I'm a school teacher, so even for me, if I hear a kid cursing, I'm gonna stop you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I see a young boy with his pants down, is that, man, pull your pants up. Come on, bro.
We appreciate men like you. We do. I was listening to an interview on it's called The White Underbelly. Y'all go check Mark out. He is so fucking dope. But he was interviewing an actual pimp. And before I even clicked on it, I was just like, I ain't no respect here. I ain't got enough for this. But clicked on it. He was 62 some years old, and that man was so full of fucking wisdom and knowledge. I actually got some game or whatever they call some ism from that interview. You know, I think
what is it called? White undercover?
White underbelly. The white
underbelly. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, he's dope. Like he interviews dope addicts, prostitutes, pimps, like. And that's really why I got in the mode of asking all these random questions, because there's so much hurt. And you were so very correct when you said we have to start healing. But I'm gonna tell you what's keeping us from healing. Healing hurts worse than actually going through the shit.
Yep, the scab hurts because we keep peeling that scab too.
That part. But you have to peel it off to see if it's infected, to see where you need to be putting the medicine. You have to relive all that shit. I remember when I was going through therapy, I kept switching. They kept switching my therapist. And one day I told one of them bitches, I was like, look, man, I done put this story on repeat every other month. Every other month. I know the bitch done made notes. Why aren't you reading off in there? However, that was God's way of telling me you ain't even healed from the shit that you told the last therapist.
Yep.
And instead of recognizing that and acknowledging that, I think more so people are just like, fuck it, I'm just going to move on like it didn't happen. And they don't understand that those particular things that you haven't got rid of, they keep surfacing.
I think for us as Black people, we don't know how to be strong. We have a skewed mentality. Like, you going to therapy is strong. Because most Black people say, I ain't going to see no fucking therapist.
Shit.
But to get that, so our strong is holding that shit in.
Right.
Our strong is dealing with it.
And
but
that's not healing. That's not
You're not healing at all. At all.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
So, it's like when I get what you're saying, because when I talk to women and I'm in the inbox and I'm like, hey, how are you doing? My name is Whoop-de-woo. You're a very beautiful woman. I would love to get to know you, Whoop-de-woo. And some of them be dry. And sometimes I get offended, but then I have to sit back and think, I know niggas who send dick pics the first message.
Yes. I was tackling that at the very beginning. Yeah. A lot of men perceive us as, she got a nasty attitude. Ooh, this bitch mean and this and that. A lot of times dudes get to know me and they be like, you are the complete opposite of what I thought you were. And it's mostly because of my experiences. Y'all got eyes and I do too. I look at me too. I'm a beautiful woman. I attract a lot of men, but just because I'm beautiful doesn't mean I'm attracting beautiful spirits.
Yeah. Because you know why, Kitty? Because people get us misconstrued. I had somebody tell me tonight, she said, I didn't know you was as intelligent as you are. And I said, why is that? She was like, because you always make a joke. I love life. Anytime I walk into a place, I want the room to light up. But get to know me.
Right.
I'm not all about sex.
Right.
I'm not all about shenanigans.
And see, that's what we be scared of. I'm honest to God truth, brother. That's what we be scared of. We be scared, not so much as scared, but we be feeling off top. I'm fine. He just want to fuck.
And I get it. Because I'll say this, most of my homegirls are friends. Of course, J-Rock is my best friend.
Right.
And, so I hear these stories, and I think that has kind of guided me in life to have platonic relationships, because most of my best friends are females. You know what I'm saying? And most guys, now I do hear this as well. People of the opposite sex aren't friends. Like, have you ever heard people in relationships like, oh, you shouldn't have male friends or female friends? Like, that is nurturing to get out those feelings.
It is so funny you said that, because I just made a post thanking the men that could have smashed me but didn't. Sometimes the friend zone, you get so much more out of the friend zone than you do from that temporary satisfaction.
But nowadays, this generation is like, oh, I can't be cool with you. I got a man. Nigga, you need to be cool with me so I can school you.
Right.
To help you with your man.
Right.
Because all you're taking is advice from other lonely motherfucking women.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not hearing a man's perspective. Or even if you're my woman, please have a male friend.
Right.
Somebody that can talk some sense into you when we arguing.
Right. And a lot of my relationships, like the parts where we smooth things out, it was because I had that male friend to tell me, Kitty, you that was fucked up.
Yep.
Because a lot of times we go off the head, like, I know I was right. We hate to be wrong, by the way. A lot of women ain't gonna tell y'all that, but we hate to be wrong. And I think a lot of men too, but it's more it's really a woman thing.
Oh.
We gotta have the last word. I gotta get my lick back.
we hate being wrong, but we always have a female, whether it's a mother, a sister, a friend, that'll be even for me. If I have a problem with my boo, I'll call my homegirls and they be like, dude, you tripping.
Right.
Now when I call, I ask them, look, y'all, am I tripping? What you do? And they say, yes, you was tripping, or no, you wasn't tripping. Right? Like,
you need that friend. That friend is basically, I guess I'm in a lack for better words, that friend is part of the dynamic that balances it out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So but a lot of time you have motherfuckers that are jealous though. You have jealous hearted people, and that's why you get a woman to I got a man off top.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, I just want to be your friend. I got a man. I don't
even know
what your man got to do with me.
Yeah. I don't even know you yet. You might be fucked up in the brain. Right?
Right.
And so even for us, we're blessed because we're entertainers. So we're able to build relationships. Like I built a relationship with you through this, through, Dean and all them. So it's different. But just meet somebody at Kroger or Safeway or nigga, Aldi's or some shit, it ain't gonna just happen. Because the woman will automatically think, oh, this nigga just trying to fuck.
Right. And ladies, I will be one to say that men don't always want to fuck. I'm one of those girls. I leave a lot of dudes on read. I really do. But like I said, I'm focusing on me. So I ain't out here hard up for no date or no shit like that. I really go ahead.
So I'm gonna give you the elephant though. I leave a lot of women on red. Because there'd be a lot of women. It'd be a lot of women trying to see if this whoop-de-woo is that whoop-de-woo.
Yeah.
But then the position they put to the world is, I'm this. And that's kind of also blurs the line. Like, be real to thyself.
Right.
Be real. Once that goes back to the healing, you got to be real. If this is who you are, be who you are. Don't be something because you think, oh, I'm gonna be looked down on, or I don't want people to know this side of me.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a long time to level my sexual side out. I'm still a sexual beast. I love to fuck. I will give you the business. Probably the best sex you ever had in your life. But that doesn't define me as a man.
Right.
So I need to know you before we go there because I know what I'm capable of.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, but I used to hide that side. I had the teacher side, I had the entertainer side, I had the lustful side.
Yeah.
I don't have to hide my lustful side now because I know I don't want to smash every woman.
Right.
I tell women all the time, I'm not looking for quantity. Quantity was when I was 19, 20, 23, 24 years old.
Yeah.
When I worked for BET, I was smashing anything. I don't give a fuck if you ugly, got one eye.
Oh my God.
For real. I wanted a body count.
And see, you know what? That's another thing I don't get about men because I seen somebody commented on that post as well, got mileage. And it's just like, my nigga, you got mileage too.
I like a woman with a little mileage. I buy used cars. Well, I don't want no new car. That new car is hard to open up sometimes.
I'm so sick of you. And that's
so
my
real.
thing. Do you like people always put it on age? Age does not have shit on experience. Nothing. It not a damn thing because like I remember I used to always date immediately if an older man hit me up. I want him because I feel like he's older and he's more mature, he's stable, and a lot of times it wasn't shit other than the nigga was stable financially.
If that.
Well, see, I ain't fucking with you if you ain't financially stable. Shout out to Stanley if he down there in the comments. He say when all women want is money, but
Stanley, they don't want money, they want security.
That part.
Because
that's
they
what
mess
I was
with too
trying
many
to tell
niggas.
Him.
They mess with too many. It's a cycle. A lot of women like to save men, but they want a man to have their own shit as well.
Right.
So it's a cycle.
And that's exactly what I told him, because he wanted to debate. And I was like, bro, I'm confirming what you're saying. Don't no woman, rich or poor, want a nigga that ain't got his own money or doesn't have the ambition to go out there and get some money. That's
Stanley,
just
Stanley, let me put you on game, Stanley. If a woman know you getting your shit, she is more than likely to help you. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. She's
Not
more than
just
likely
help
to help
you, but you gonna get that gop 2000.
Uh-huh.
The sex is, I'm gonna be open with you because I know this nigga got me. Do you know how wetter a bitch pussy get when she know
a
for
nigga
a
got her?
fact she ain't got to worry about a light bill, she ain't got to worry about water bill, she ain't got to worry about rent. I be ready to fuck some. Let's fuck all over this house, daddy.
And that don't mean, and this is what I had to learn.
That's why I sent you the link so you can come in here and talk to us, nigga.
Yeah, that don't mean she wants your money. That means if she falls down, that nigga that she's fucking with can help her back up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a woman tell me one day, and it really fucked me up. She said, if I lost my job, would you have my back? And I said, I always got your back. No, nigga, can you pay these bills until I get on my feet? And it was a reality check like, no, I really couldn't, nigga, and you can't stay with me. And so that changed my mentality to, okay, if I fuck with you, if I say I love you, I need to make sure that I'm secure enough that if you fall down, you ain't got shit to worry about. You ain't got to go to another nigga.
Right.
You ain't got to go to your mama or daddy so they can be like, where that nigga at?
Man, you better not go. Man, I go to my daddy. The first thing my daddy gonna say is, baby, if I ain't dirtying it up, it ain't my problem. And when he say dirtying it up, that means shooting all up in this thing. Yeah.
That's the thing. A lot of niggas, a woman will fuck with you if she knows you either got your shit together or you working very hard. Not saying you working hard, but showing her. And once again, you got her back. A woman nowadays, as we say with the strong woman, she gonna hold her own. She got her own. She had it before you, nigga.
And honestly, a lot of times it don't even be, I need you to come over here and pay bills. I got that shit. A bitch like her nails done, her toes done, keep her hair, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do all that regardless, but it sure feel good when a nigga hit me, when a nigga send me cash out. He don't hit me up. Just cash out me. Here, baby, go do something special for yourself. So
we want to get pedicures together. I'm coming to pick you up. Fuck that.
That part. I love that. Matter of fact, I had, and this made this man so sexy to me. I had a nigga just was like, come on, let's go to the nail shop. And we went there, and me trying to be, when a nigga is doing something for me, I make sure that it's something I can afford. I don't go overboard with it. So I was just gonna get a little, nice little pedicure and manicure, and that was it. But he was like, no, like, get what you want. And don't you know?
Right.
That man brought me home, dropped me off, and said, see you later. And I'm gonna be real with you. I was ready to show him what them dick suckers do.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? What you said something important there too, because I don't want guys to think I'm on here bashing men. Men like the woman who can take. Don't ask me to do shit that you can't do yourself.
Right.
I take trips, so I don't need you to go on a trip with me. But I need you to have been going on some trips. I'll culture you now. I'll put you on some game. But if you don't do this shit beforehand, don't ask me to do some immaculate, crazy ass, buy you a new Escalade and your ass got a fucking Kia Spectrum, 96 Kia.
Those are the bitches that be fucking up the game. And that's why when a nigga come across a bitch like me, he don't believe what I'm saying. He think it's our game. A lot of women, and I want the fellas to hear this. A lot of women, I know for a fact the reason you tight with your money is because a lot of bitches do run through your pockets, and that's all they want from you. There's really no interest, no genuine or authentic interest in you. So I totally get why niggas be feeling the way that they be feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Your screen froze up. I wanted to.
I ain't froze up.
Okay.
I just had a message. Matter of fact, I got somebody talking to me about some shit they going through in their life right now. We was texting before I got on the Facebook.
Okay. I wanna tackle this question. Cheese said, you like a niece to me, Auntie Kitty. As beautiful and sexy as you are, did I ever come at you like a vulture? Let me tell you something. No, you've never came at me like a vulture, but I'm gonna tell you something about me, and I know that I'm not the only woman like this because of the situation, especially in the entertainment field, because of some of the situations that we went through in the past. That baby, that sweetheart, that sugar, that make me feel some type of way. Sometimes it's not you. And I was saying that earlier when we even began the show. Sometimes it's not y'all. It's just what a woman has been through. And you have to put that into consideration. Stanley, what is you talking about? I'm contradicting myself. I sent you the link to come in here, nigga. But
Stanley, we gonna get in here because I gotta get ready to go. Like I said, I just dropped the kids off, so I gotta clean up and pack my lunch and all that good
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming in here and adding a little jazz to the show for me.
You know, I love it, man. Y'all fuck with me. Follow me, Jay Jones, on Facebook.
For
Facebook
sure.
Oasis, the Wild Out Radio. We got Auntie Kitty. Kitty sings Salty. Song of the songs right now. That bitch jam, yo. I like that shit.
Thank you. I was so disappointed, and I'm even glad like that I went up against a pretty strong song because I was just like, that wasn't even a win for me. That wasn't a win.
You know, it happens. We play the songs in the order they come in.
Right.
So we don't never hear them beforehand.
Right. I sent y'all some more new. I know it takes y'all a while to get to the songs, but like I said, I wanted to build a rapport with y'all. I didn't want to just come up there and get in an interview and y'all ain't had but 1 or 2 songs from me. So
I saw Love 12. I saw that one. Yeah. We own it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fucking follow me. I'm really low key crazy on the book, but
he is. Y'all make sure y'all follow my boy. Thank you for tapping in, baby.
Oh man, this is nothing, man. I'm gonna have to. If you do this just let me know when you're doing this shit, man. And if I'm over here working, I tune in. I just, like I said, I got on Facebook dropping the kids off, and I saw it, so I got to tap in with you.
Well, I'm still building, and I want one thing is consistency, and you gotta put in. So sometimes I pop up with just a pop-up show, so my audience can still experience that unprofessional part of me.
Yeah, definitely. Look, we've been doing the Super Duper radio show for 6 years strong, so we get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, well, I appreciate you, brother. You have a good night.
I love y'all. I love you, kids. Be good.
I'm always good. But we kind of stopped at Stanley's last comment, which was rejecting gender roles. And that's kind of how we ended up in that conversation. I really, really hope you ladies are taking notes and stuff. Because like I said, this is not for bashing. It's not to get no type of debate back and forth on going on. It's to have a healthy conversation to figure it out. Because I honestly don't feel like a woman completely understands. Black women don't completely understand the black man, and the black man doesn't completely understand the woman. And the only way that we're going to come to some type of understanding is if we have these fucking conversations. So, with that rejecting gender roles, I guess to top that comment off, I'm just going to say, men, do what you're supposed to do, and it'll allow a woman to be softer. It'll allow us to be gentle. It'll allow us to be the nurturers and to be everything that we were sent here to be for y'all. So we're going to move along. King Dixon said, dirty and unmaintained feet. And I'm with him on that. A lot of y'all be walking around here with these crusty ass feet. A lot of y'all be on some, can you get on? I guess so. You can. Hold on. Let me send the invite. Oh shit. A lot of you women, like, listen, I understand a lot of y'all can't afford to like go to the nail shop all the damn time. I'm one of them women that can't go all the fucking time, but there's shit in the stores, y'all, and you ain't even got to go to the high ass stores. You can go to the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree has a big ass motherfucking aisle full of shit of how you can do some shit. I'm talking about from your nails to your feet to your hair. It's not that hard, ladies. So I do agree with him. A lot of y'all are walking around here with your feet fucked up. Either go to Ling Ling, and if you can't go to Ling Ling, soak them dogs in some motherfucking in a bowl and shit. I sent you the invite, Chi. Soak the motherfuckers in the tub and shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you something like this. My daddy taught me. I was masculine before. Stanley, why you not getting on here though? You got the whole link, my nigga. You was the first one I sent the link to. Come in here. Let's talk. But my daddy told me something a long time ago. My daddy said, baby, if you're not keeping your motherfucking feet up, a nigga is gonna look at you like you nasty. Cause why? Your feet the first thing to hit the tub. And there we have it. Let's go on. Let's move along. Wendell Easton Jr. said, not on her shit. That ties into what you were saying, Stanley. I think we can all agree that neither one of us wants to fuck with a bum, man or woman. We don't want nobody that can't do something for themselves. Don't want nobody who is codependent. Like, for real. Be on your shit, ladies. He said, so her femininity is totally based off his masculinity. How? I was masculine before I met my wife. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is like women really have had to basically motherfucking muscle up. And it's on both parties' behalf because we not out here just making babies by ourselves. It's on both people's behalf. You know, I guess in a sense to basically bring that whole comment in within itself to a close, because obviously you're not going to come in here like I invited you. But to bring that to a close is just, y'all, if you ain't already got kids, be very selective who you have kids with. Because to me, that's a big part of why women are so masculine, is because we have to do everything on our own. And, you know, it's too late for some of us. But for those of you who are childless out there, be very, very selective. And I'm talking to men and women alike. Matter of fact, like, y'all niggas even more. Like, nigga, we just got through talking about how the government comes into place because she doesn't have your support. We just talked about bitches that keep the kids away from the nigga because she wants the nigga and can't have the nigga. We just talked about all that. So honestly, in order for that to be right, y'all, be careful who you have kids with. Trying to find out how. Oh, nigga, see, you doing too much. All you gotta do, just hit the link and click enter I forgot what this called. Enter the boardroom or something like that. That's all you got to do. The next one was whiny and insecure. Ladies, I hope y'all taking notes. Whiny and insecure. I really don't have anything to say for that because I don't think anybody wants anybody that's going to be nagging and talking shit all the goddamn time. That goes back to what Stanley was saying about the loud talking and the neck rolling. Ladies, I do agree with him on that. Like, figure that shit out. I'm trying to find out how. All you gotta do is click the link. It'll lead you here. Loud neck and neck rolling and talking loud and all that shit. We got stuck on rejecting gender roles, so I really didn't even get to say anything too much about the other ones. But we going down. What's up, Quincy Delt? He said, a woman that ain't got no hustle. Fuck your regular job. How we get into it for real? I feel you on that, but at the same time, shit, my nigga, make sure your hustle match her hustle. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be asking her how the fuck we gonna get into it. Like, come on, bro. Tavares Williams. He said, being messy, loves drama, etc. No man likes that. No man likes that, ladies. I can agree with that. And I got several of dudes on some begging shit. Hi.
Hello. You got me all the way out of bed. And I'm here now.
I love you. Say what you want to say, baby.
What the fuck you want? Nah, no, what's up?
I'm starting a new segment where you know, I'm always posting random matter of fact, I'm probably gonna steal a couple of your posts.
Please
you
do.
know, I will. You know, we're two peas in a pod. We're always posting random shit, just to see what the interaction is and the responses are.
We always starting shit.
Yeah, we do, friend. We messy, but it's all good. If it provokes conversations that need to be had, why not?
Right.
Why not? But, you know, I posted the one about, you know, what turns men on or off. And we kind of got stuck, which is why Oasis came here on one of your comments, which was rejecting gender roles.
Yeah.
And I want you to explain what you were saying, because I don't want to put words in your mouth, friend.
Well, since the question was, about, I guess, what turns me off.
Right.
Me personally, I've I've wanted to design my household and my family with the idea that I make the money and she take care of the house.
Right.
And I mean, you can. Well, she sleep now, but you can ask my wife. She all through 2020, most of 2021 so far, she didn't have a job. I took care of the house. I mean, I took care of all the paper.
Can I
And
stop you right there?
go for it.
You allowed her to be a woman
Yeah,
comfortably.
yeah.
When it's a
That's okay.
situation where I'm gonna be taken care of whether I have a job or not, it's so easy for me to stay in my place, and it's so easy for me to be a woman.
But you
And
see what you said?
that's what I was saying earlier, though,
Stay in
friends.
your place. And
Listen,
nowadays, it's like it's so derogatory for people to have a place. It's okay to have a place. It's okay to have a lane. They
right,
tell people stay in your lane and shit.
right,
But when you say, okay, you stay in your lane, then it becomes derogatory. No, everybody got a place. Everybody got a position.
right.
Nigga, Shaq ain't trying to be point guard. Shaq is center. Shaq under the goal. You just give it to him and he gonna dunk. That's his job. He do his job well.
You
What's the
part
problem?
of the left hand clique as well, friend.
Yeah.
I think a reason a lot of people reject what you're saying about that is because a lot of people are shacking up. They are not in holy matrimony. So in that situation, a woman feels like she ain't gotta, do none of that shit, because nigga, you ain't put no ring on my finger. But
Who
I will
fault is
say this. I was just finna go there. It's
it?
your fault. You know what I'm saying? I was always taught, and I'm gonna be like this for the rest of my life. Y'all call me traditional, but I strongly believe in, until we're married, you don't need to leave no shoes, no nothing over here.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I will.
I'm not.
Okay,
That's all.
tell me why you're not though.
Because the whole point of a relationship, okay, and I won't say for everybody, the whole point of a relationship with me is you are trying out. This is a trial period for the rest of our life. So I
Mhm.
expect you to do wifely shit before you are a wife. Because you
Okay, well,
trying
where's
out.
the balance at? Because if we do too
What do you mean
much,
balance?
there has to be a balance, because sometimes some of us do too much and we end up feeling depleted when that nigga gone.
You chose the wrong nigga. Go do something
Oh
else with
God.
somebody else. It's a trial period. I'm trying you out. You trying me out. If the shit work out, it do. If it don't, then go to the next motherfucker.
I feel
That's
you.
life.
I
It's
feel you.
jobs. You get a job at McDonald's and then you say, you know what? I don't like the way they handle shit. Let me go to Bank of America.
Right. Right.
That's relationship. That's life.
Right. And
That's
I'm
no
not
excuse.
always disagreeing with you. A lot of times I be confirming what you saying. So it really, you know what I'm saying? I don't be
You be
arguing with you.
disagreeing. You be disagreeing.
No, I don't, because I don't disagree about the roles, but I strongly feel like we're in a society where it's almost impossible for a woman to even be able to be soft or gentle, to be feminine.
Why? We're in a society, right? Who's in this society? Us.
We are.
We are. We all are. So if you don't like the way it is, then let's move forward towards making a change. And
Ooh,
stop letting the past dictate what you do in the future.
that's a hard one, friend.
Yeah,
That's a hard one.
you got
That's a
to.
hard one.
But it's a choice you got to make, and it's a choice all of us have to make. And if we gonna continue to sit around and complain and make fucking hour-long YouTube videos about red pill and women is trash and these niggas ain't shit, it's like, what the fuck are you doing about it though?
5 years ago, I graduated from these niggas ain't shit. And the reason I did is because my growth. I really, really like had to look at myself,
Yeah,
and it wasn't it wasn't that I was doing anything wrong or he wasn't doing anything wrong. We just wasn't for each other.
just wasn't getting there. But you
Yeah.
see, the important thing you said just then was you looked at yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to sit back and look in the mirror and say, what am I doing to fuck this shit up? And a lot of I won't even say women, a lot of people, because men do the shit too.
Right.
Shit fuck up and they find a way to blame the other person about
Right.
all of it.
Right.
It's like, no, you had a part in this. The shit fell apart because you didn't hold up your end and she didn't hold up her end.
Right. That's
Oh, yeah,
how I live my life. Every situation, I try to look at me and see where I was wrong at. I do. I'm tougher on myself than any. That's why I don't be needing nobody to fuss at me, nobody to correct me, because I'm tougher on myself than other
But
people
the
are.
important part of that is when you look at yourself, you can examine and then make adjustments going forward. If
Right.
you constantly blaming the other person, then you just gonna continue to do whatever the fuck you was doing,
Right.
and then put that shit on the next person and get the same results.
Same
And put it on
results.
the next person, get the same results.
It's always you. Then you become a victim.
Right. Because again, you had a part in this.
Right.
I know I did on the relationships I had before I was fucking up.
Right. I'm gonna try to get through these so you can go back and get in the bed.
Go ahead.
Zoe designer said begging. Matter of fact, there were a couple of niggas that said something about begging, and I agree with the men on that too. A lot of y'all bitches, the first thing out your mouth is you want something from that man, and I want y'all to understand that you're giving off prostitute vibes.
It didn't even. Well, in relationships, you should have some sort of expectation. It's always
Now these niggas talking about from day
these
one. Matter of fact,
just
one
beg.
of them even said asking for money before we even get to know each other. Shout out to Bug Isaiah. That was his reply.
Okay, I got no rebuttal for that. Yeah, motherfuckers be big. But again, I guess that's one of those red flags that when I see it, when I smell it, when it's in the room, I ain't going over there. I ain't gonna fool with that. I mean, we do RNS and we have all kind of girls in there, and we have Royal Lane Studios, all kind of models and shit coming in.
Right.
And they other men before them have allowed them to run that game.
Yeah.
And they think they can come over there with B King and Biz and think they can run that game.
Oh my God.
No, we don't do that.
Not you niggas. I'm here to tell y'all firsthand, not them niggas. Y'all try some other motherfuckers. These niggas is tough on a bitch. You hear me? They tough.
We broke. We ain't got no money. Got no money.
Wale Thomas said them goddamn bonnets.
Say what?
He said the goddamn bonnets.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say this. At nighttime, I really do, and y'all know we did a show. I did a show with Christy Johnson about the bonnet situation when Monique made that comment. Yep. And a lot of y'all was upset, but y'all just don't understand. And I'm going back to my daddy. I know I refer to my daddy a lot, but I'm sorry, y'all. I had a bomb ass daddy that put me up on game. And he told me, like I was saying about the feet, your feet the first thing to hit the tub. So if you out here and your feet look fucked up, bitch, I don't think you stanky. You're not washing your ass.
Yeah.
But the bonnet was the same thing. My daddy would not even allow me to come out to the living room in the morning without going and he's like, you need to do something to yourself. You too fucking pretty to be walking around my house looking like that. Fix yourself up. And I think that goes to me saying how y'all ladies done got lazy. Y'all done got lazy.
That's it right there. It's like a lot of men feel the way I feel, that black women are the most beautiful women on the planet.
Thank you.
Hands down. But it needs to be, y'all need to glow, motherfucker. It's like, why are you looking regular out here all the time?
Right. And a lot of times because I've done this. I'm guilty of this. I've used the fact that I'm a single mother as my crutch. I don't have time to fix up myself.
A crutch.
Yeah. I've used that.
And okay, and then speaking for me personally, I don't like convenient shit.
Right.
Like I don't wear slides.
What?
Period. If you see me out, I got laces and they tied. I
Interesting.
And that's because what's the word I'm looking for? I like to stay ready, right? Okay. And I think that's my issue with bonnets as well. Is if you out here and some fucking model scout decide they're gonna sign you to $100,000 contract or something like that, but you out here walking around the goddamn bonnet, you ain't ready.
Right.
And my issue with slides is the same thing, only it's something different. It is if some shit pop off, nigga, and I need to get
You
active.
know what? My baby daddy told me that. My baby daddy told me that because he's from New York and they had a pretty gangster fucking life. He's actually kin to the Frank character in the movie or what the fuck ever. So you can just imagine they always had to stay ready. My baby daddy said he used to sleep in his tennis shoes. Cause he didn't never know when somebody was gonna bust in the house and trying to steal some dope. Yeah. So yeah, I totally agree with that, ladies. I know y'all probably thinking that I'm on some pick me shit, but nah, like we really do.
Pick me shit. It's like why are you beautiful? Why you out looking regular?
Right.
Just got your shit. You just rolled out of bed and fucking didn't even get out the damn pajamas. You just
no, because I be looking at bitches when they taking their babies to school. I'm dropping my baby off at school and they just be out there any type of way. A bitch was out there in her lingerie.
And it's like you taking your kids to school. I'm not expecting you to look like you going to to the club.
No.
But damn, do something.
Make an effort to comb your fucking hair. Because that's what a lot of y'all not doing. Y'all don't want to comb your hair. And that's nasty, bro.
So you out here being a single mother and it's these single fathers that's dropping off their kids. You gonna be in the vicinity and you looking regular.
I peep game early.
Just saying. You trying to get toes, but you out here looking like, you not.
Oh my God. Keon One Deep said, we've already talked about the way she carry herself, but his second one was he don't take care of her kids. With government assistance and shit, ain't no motherfucking excuses. None whatsoever.
Agreed.
None whatsoever. Your kids should be fed. They should get their haircuts. If you can't cut their hair, then at least comb the baby hair.
Right.
There's no go ahead.
That's just one of those. That child didn't choose to come into this world, right? That's some shit that y'all did on y'all own. So the kid ain't got no, damn. Okay, I'm kind of sleepy.
I'm finna get through with them.
Your kids. That should be priority number one when your feet touch the floor and you get out the bed.
Absolutely.
It is. And if you can't do that, then why the fuck did you get out of bed? You should have just stayed asleep for the rest of your life.
Right. I understand some women who can't. I do understand there are certain circumstances, but for you bitches that's walking around with this Malaysian, I'm getting back into my weaves, y'all. Y'all know I just chopped my hair off, so I ain't had no weave in about 10 years. But the Malaysian and the lace frontals, 60-inch bundles, I'm a bad bitch. I a lot of women got mad at me because I was just like, y'all bitches been outside all summer. There's no reason you should be in the line to get some free school supplies.
Right.
Y'all done been to Miami. Y'all done been all over this motherfucker during the pandemic, might I add.
Biden was cutting them checks and Trump was cutting them checks. But now the kid ain't got no shoes when the school start.
You know what I did? When they sent that money to this house, I took my baby shopping. I took him shopping. And then the time that I did go to shop for myself, I was still putting shit in the buggy for him. Yeah. That's my first priority. And like I said, I use my son as a crutch because I just felt like he always fly. You know what I'm saying? So why I gotta be fly? But the kids come first. No questions asked. We ain't even really got to go over that comment too long. Jabari, I'm sorry if I fucked your name up, baby. Jabari Berry said, hawking and spitting on the sidewalk irks the shit out of me. OMG, so unladylike.
Thanks.
Really? So what I'm supposed to do if I cough that shit up? Matter of fact, I'm getting over COVID, so I've been hopping all over this hoe.
You better swallow that shit in front of me. I don't give a damn. No, do not spit in front of me. And unless you and all that. Okay, you can spit. That's fine.
And I was just finna say that y'all motherfuckers don't mind when we doing that gop.
That's the only time.
Yo.
If we walking through downtown Fort Worth, front of go to Del Frisco's and shit, and she get the and all that shit, bitch, you don't get away from me. No, ain't no dinner tonight. Go back to your car. No. Ugh. Bitch, wrong with you?
Rasta the Snowballer said attitude and energy. Matter of fact, a couple of y'all said something about attitude and energy. I actually popped this show off with attitude and energy. But I also came from an angle to kind of, I guess not to excuse it, but to make basically, make y'all think about it. A lot of times, a lot of women go off of their past experiences, and we have to work on that.
What I just say, don't let your past dictate your future.
Yes, I most definitely, most
Yeah,
definitely. Um,
because
we-
because they'll and again, I don't cold approach women like just walking up. I've never
right.
done it in my whole life. I was I was raised around pimping, and that taught me you need to
She gonna
be
choose
something.
you. Yeah,
What?
she gonna
Yeah,
choose you. My
yes. You
my
get
daddy was a
chose.
pimp too. Sorry.
They gotta come to you. You know what I'm talking about? You getting out there and you shooting at bitches on the track. Hey, bitch, you need to come on over here, fuck with me. All that shit, it's hit or miss. When they
Yeah.
come to you, it's guaranteed. So you
Right.
need to build something up and be something in order for them to come to you. So
Right.
all that cold approach and shit, no. Because most of the time y'all go out in groups and shit, and then you gotta fight all four of them to get one. Nah, I'm not doing none of that shit. Then you got bad attitudes and no, no, no.
Well, that was also something I was saying. Sometimes some niggas approach be so fucked up. Like I don't open my inbox, nigga don't give me no introduction or nothing. And it's either a dick pic, a random dick pic, or either a WYD. And we have had no interaction. You don't know me. You haven't even introduced yourself. So what
That's
why
that's his game, and that's okay, because you have a choice to respond, right? I
right.
mean, and you can just delete the shit and move on. I
Right.
mean, I get titties and just delete the shit and move on. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm not gonna entertain the shit. It
right.
ain't it ain't my thing.
Right.
That's
Right.
some niggas game and shit. But
Right.
back to what we was talking about, the attitudes and shit. Cold approaching is just horrible
Yeah.
because it's I can tell you that there are millions of men that will tell you they have tried to cold approach a woman and get nothing but attitude.
Right.
Even better. On 7th Street, 7. When they opened that motherfucker up, me and my partner King went up there. It was actually Bus' birthday. Uh, shout out to my nigga Bus, shout out to my nigga King. But I was walking through, and I'm married. I don't fuck with nobody. I stay in my own lane. I'm married chilling. And one girl, I was walking from the inside to the outside. I just spoke to her. How you doing? And she gave me this sour fucking face and
Oh,
said, and kept it moving. And it's like, bitch, you can't even say hi. You can't
right.
say hello. You just gonna sour face me like I just got shit on my shirt or something.
That's another society problem though, because society expects women to be nice and to be okay. And a lot of women, yeah, listen, I'm not excusing it, but I'm giving y'all some game. A lot of women are walking around here hurt as fuck. They
Who problem is that?
hurt.
Who problem is that?
It's their problem, but what I'm
Yeah.
saying is take that into consideration. And
Okay.
okay, I'm gonna do it like this. How do you suggest? Because you just gave me the whole ism about a bitch gonna choose. If
Mm-hmm.
I choose you, what is the proper way for me to approach you
The same way
without
we approach you. Hello. How you doing?
that
What's
is
wrong with
so
that?
hard.
No, no,
That's
no. Say what?
hard.
No,
That's
wait, say what?
hard.
No, no, no. Say what?
That's hard.
Yes, it's hard. It's been hard for us all our whole lives, nigga.
Fuck you, Stanley.
Yeah. This shit been hard, and that's the thing. If y'all, ooh, look here. Y'all don't want to be approached. Y'all got your little attitudes and shit, all that shit. But y'all don't want to approach motherfuckers. It's like, which, which, which one
You
you
know
want?
what? I'm going to try to approach somebody, and you're gonna be the first person I call to tell you how it ended.
And the crazy thing is, statistically, when a woman approaches, we accept. We don't give asshole responses and
I
shit.
don't know about that. It's some light skin energy. I've had some dark skin niggas do it. It's some light. It's
I said statistically,
okay,
not just across the board. No,
okay, okay,
I mean,
okay.
because even let motherfuckers approach me, I get chose. You know what I'm talking
Right,
about? Motherfuckers approach me, and it's still, I'm still cordial. how you doing? You know what I'm saying? We sit there, have a conversation and say, I'd like to. Well, baby, I'm married, so we can't even go there.
Right.
But you have a good evening and all that. It's cool. There's no reason to have attitudes.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
Just for nothing. It's
right.
Like, what did I do to you? Nothing.
Let's go. Let's get through. Joshua Stewart said, not being, and this is a big one, ladies, take notes, not being able to tell them anything. Sometimes you just have to listen. And this is coming from the mouth of a woman. Sometimes you do have to listen because, why are you even with a nigga that you feel like has no wisdom or anything like that to offer you knowledgeably?
Agreed. I've only known one man that's been in a relationship like this, but apparently it's a thing. So we had to, me and a couple of friends had to coach him through it. And it's like, you already fighting, an uphill battle, just getting the woman, right? Just not even having her respect you, just getting her is hard enough.
Right.
So if it's even worse trying to get her to respect you when she doesn't. But that goes back to getting chose. She already saw something that she respected before.
Make sure that who you likes you, and that even tackles the whole in your pocket situation.
Yeah.
If a woman is in your pocket, if a woman does not like you, it's easy for her to use you and dispose of you, and that goes both ways. Make sure who you likes you. A lot of times. And this ain't to defeat nobody's self-esteem or nothing, but a lot of y'all be going for motherfuckers that ain't even in your league sometimes.
I don't believe it.
On both sides. Sometimes people be going, man, listen, I done got a lot of motherfuckers and I'm just like, bruh, look at you and look at me.
I don't believe in leagues or anything like that. No.
I do. I personally do because of preference. Preference allows that.
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. Look here. If I wasn't married and you put me in the vicinity of a Nia Long or Jennifer Lopez, I'm gonna shoot at her. I don't care if I'm shooting from the parking lot. I'm gonna shoot at her. I don't care about leagues. I want what I want.
Well, this is me being able to listen to what you're saying, and I'll keep that in mind. Okay.
Go for it.
Ali Jabbar Rollins, and I wish you if you're on the feed, comment. He said lack of knowledge of self, because I don't understand that. A lot of men say that, but I don't understand that.
But no. But that's about being self-aware of your circumstances and just you overall. But it's just like you said about being aware about how you look and motherfuckers being out of your league. Part of that is being self-aware.
Okay. So I have knowledge of self.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess using his terminology, it just kind of covers the whole spectrum of being a woman and everything that comes with you, because we all have baggage, some sort of baggage that we bring to the next relationship. So it's about being self-aware and being knowledgeable of what you expect, what you bring to the table. Is like all that comes into play with his comment, or at least that's the way I take it.
Okay. I'm glad you're here to explain that to me, because like I said, I didn't want this to be biased. I definitely wanted y'all to chime in, because I obviously said men only, and y'all the only ones that can really explain or express to me what exactly it is, the point that you're trying to make.
Yeah.
Corey Ramsey said smacking when they eat, house ain't clean, and playing mind games. Damn, Corey done went through some shit.
Yeah. Shit. He should have left with the smacking in the beginning, in the first date. They let you know right now. Hey, man.
I don't like that either. I don't like that either. And it's not just when they eat. There's a lot of females, and I do it in my videos on TikTok to be funny, but there are a lot of females that be on that. I remember I had this homegirl. We are no longer homegirls, but every time this bitch say something, and he was like,
yes.
And I was like, oh, and I'm just like, and she talked to men like that.
No.
And I know if it turned me the fuck off, and I'm just your friend, I'm not trying to fuck.
And but that's one of those things that you don't even know you're doing it when you're doing it. It's like they don't even, it doesn't compute that I just did that shit again. I just did that shit again.
No, it's after every 3 or 4 words.
Yeah,
and I've
and
met actual women like that. That's
and
not sexy.
It's that, and like I've hung out with white girls that say like a lot. They do it pretty much the same thing. It's just little quirks, little things that you do that can annoy a motherfucker that you don't even know you're doing them. Smacking is one of them.
Yeah. Okay. No smacking, girl.
Yeah,
okay.
Please don't do that shit.
That way. Joe Blackston, and we covered most of what he's saying, the begging, her attitude. He said dirty shoes. Well, wait a minute. Let me go back because I don't want to skip on the last thing that Corey said, because I wanted to say, bitch, if your house ain't clean, y'all need to stop being lazy. There is no reason for you to be a woman. Listen, I have met men whose houses were clean. And a lot of times we look at them like they just nasty, but nah, a lot of times it be y'all females. Get your motherfucking ass up and clean your house. And I also want to say this. A lot of the times the reason y'all dealing with depression, anger, and anxiety is because you living in a fucking pigsty.
It's your fucking house. Yeah. Because your house should be your peace. Right?
Right.
It's like I even with my kids running around crazy, I still should be at peace at my house.
That part. It should smell good. It should smell good.
But dating, one thing I realize is y'all can have a whole fucking nice ass apartment and shit, but that bathroom, no.
A lot of shit. Let me hold on.
That's fucking
file on the plate. There's a lot of shit that goes down in the bathroom. Now, I will not excuse a nasty tub or a nasty toilet. I will not excuse that. But if she got it, especially the weave wearers.
Yes.
Especially the women that wear weaves. There's going to be some hair all over the place. That's why, listen, man, just get you a separate bathroom. If y'all going to stay with us, get us apartment. Let's get us a place with 2 bathrooms. You got your own bathroom. I got my own bathroom.
I shouldn't have to pay for a whole nother bathroom. Put that shit up. No.
I'm sick of you. What? Jamie Talley. Well, no. Last one was playing mind games. And I'm going to say this, Corey Ramsey. If a woman is playing mind games with you, she do not like you.
But what's crazy is y'all play mind games and don't even know you playing mind games.
Okay. Expound.
For example. I was in a club, right? Chilling, drinking, minding my business. There's one girl kind of looking at me. Okay, cool. I got the signal. You know what? Maybe this might be something. She get up, start dancing and shit all next to me, start grinding on me and shit. Okay, cool. I turn around to receive said grind. All right, cool. You know, we do that. Maybe 2 songs. I said, you know what? Come on, let me holler at you. And her ass giggled and went back to the table with her friend. Mind fucking game. And you know what? And what's crazy is I realize now that I'm an adult and I got a little more experience, she didn't want me. She wanted attention from me.
Yeah.
That's all it was. That was a fucking mind game. But playing that game, I received it as she wanted me and I wanted to go further with that.
Right.
A mind fucking game. It's shit like that. Like y'all don't even know you playing mind games.
Oh, wow.
Playing fucking mind games.
Well, I think and men do this too, though. I think a lot of times we just want to make sure we still got it in that particular dynamic.
Don't be testing shit out on us. We ain't no fucking lab rats. We people. We testing shit.
You killing me tonight.
See what happens. No, nigga, we ain't no motherfucking laboratory beakers and shit. No. You play and see, and what's crazy is now that we have like this whole Me Too shit, is like y'all was playing with fire for 50 years.
Yeah.
Y'all led up to this shit. Y'all want to say men are this. It's like these are the signals that we received over the last 20, 30, 40 years.
Right. I get
now you got us.
I got
what you gonna do?
Jamie Talley said, being too clingy. It is a such. No. I don't agree with that. We're naturally like that. If you my man, I want to be up under you, smelling you, sniffing you, I just want to be around, especially in the early stage with what they call the honeymoon stage. I definitely want to be around you because I ain't, especially if I've been single before we got together. I'm not used to that at that point.
There's a level of clinkiness that's acceptable, though.
Okay, teach
There's some
the
motherfuckers that go
bitches.
overboard.
Teach the women. I'm sorry, bitches. I didn't mean to call y'all bitches.
Well, and that's the thing. Every man's line is different. Because the way my wife treat me and text me and check up on me, because I be out at studios and shit all late at night. Some men may take that as clingy. She all in my business while she worried about me.
Okay.
So every man's line is different. So I don't fault women for ever getting called clingy. You was just putting it on too thick for the wrong man.
And I think, and you're very, very, very correct, because I had a boyfriend where he felt like I was being too clingy, and I honestly wasn't. I really wasn't.
He thought,
right.
But
Some men don't want
same
that.
thing with the next man, he would have been like, "Oh, she good. Hey, she
Right.
Right.
Every
man is different.
Paul Sessions said dishonest, blonde hair, conceited, needy, insecure, no sense of humor, too opinionated. Hold on, Paul. Hold on.
Damn, he got a list.
He got a whole blonde hair, bro.
Yes, blonde hair. I hate blonde hair on black women.
Oh wow! You know what? I just posted a baby that was born with black and blonde hair. Like,
and see, that's the thing. If you was born with it, more power to you. If your ass, you got that fucking your hair supposed to be the color of these seats, and you walk around with blonde hair and black ass eye fucking brows.
Oh god.
No, bitch, no.
I'm gonna wear my motherfucking blonde hair, Paul.
You go ahead. You just never get in my bed and find me. No, I'm good.
I hope y'all niggas tune into this because I'm talking shit. Needy, that goes back to kind of clingy, conceited. I think a lot of time the perception of a woman being conceited is her being confident.
No, there is a line. The same way as line with men, there's a line with women.
Okay, what is conceited to you?
Thinking too highly of yourself.
How is that possible?
How is that? You can think too highly of yourself.
How?
Okay, think of it in monetary. Think of it in monetary like terms, right? That's like me having a 91 Accord, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I decide I want to sell my 91 Accord. I like my 91 Accord. I've owned my 91 Accord, and it's been good to me for the last 20 years. I love this car, and I decide to sell it, and I get the Kelly Blue Book, and it say my car only worth $1,500. But I love this car, and I feel like I should get $20,000 for it. That's what conceited is.
You also Kevin Samuel shit. I ain't feeling it.
Oh no, ain't no Kevin Samuels nothing. I'm just saying,
messing with you.
Y'all think too highly. I won't say y'all. Some certain people think too highly of themselves. It's like humble. Baby.
Okay. There has to be a balance, because on one end y'all tell us you don't want a bitch with low self-esteem, and then this man commented and said he don't want a woman that's conceited, and you're sitting here telling me that there is, you can think too highly of yourself. I don't
know. No. I'm saying, okay, let me take back. We want you to be realistic about who you are.
Okay,
be realistic. That's what it is. We don't want you to have low self-esteem. We don't want you to have too high of a self-esteem where you just overvalue yourself. Bring that shit down.
Right.
It's okay.
I got you. Now, there's no sense of humor. I definitely agree with that. You cannot be too serious all the time, ladies. Like, come on now, laugh a little.
Laugh, you know.
And I'm gonna say this to the fellas: if you are around a woman like that and you just naturally funny and she ain't, that bitch do not like you.
She don't want you, bro. Move on.
Exactly, because I done sit and laughed at some jokes that wasn't even fucking funny, all because this nigga fine as fuck. So I'm just saying. He said, now this is the one I have a problem with. Too opinionated.
Wait. We're not gonna skip over that. You over there kiki and the shit ain't even funny.
You are so hilarious. Move right on over and sit in his lap. You got damn
Hell
right.
no.
I'm trying to get some dick. Shit.
Damn shame.
I have a problem with this one, Paul.
Mind
He's
games.
too
Anyway, go ahead.
opinionated. I wish Paul was on here. He said too opinionated. Like, I'm trying to understand. Like, I would want a woman that's smart.
There's a difference between being smart and being opinionated.
What I'm saying is sometimes men's perception of a woman being smart is that she's too opinionated. I'm one of those women.
No. Mm-mm. There's a difference.
Well, let me ask you, you my homeboy. You think I'm too opinionated? I mean, in my field of work, I have to be, though.
No. See, that's the thing. Okay, I will say this. On a romantic level, me and you would never get along.
Right. Because we be arguing and debating the majority of the time.
And that's the thing is, I think y'all are taught to express yourselves, but there are certain situations where shutting the fuck up is the best option. It's okay to shut the fuck up this time. Just let it play out. It's okay. It's okay. And that's one of those things that as men, we're taught. We go to fucking, we're in the military. We go to football practice and shit. Yes. The coach say do this, and you say, you know what, I'm gonna shut the fuck up this time and I'm gonna run the play. Even though I know the play fucked up, they already figured out we gonna run the ball. You still want me to run the fucking ball? Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and do that. Like, it's okay to do it sometimes. Right. You don't have to speak up every fucking chance you get. I don't like this. Right. Now, it's like just one time. Just let me get it one time. Shut the fuck up, please.
Right. And you covered what Roger Kill said, because he said not willing to cooperate. So you killed two birds with one stone. Yeah.
And that's if you ever listen like me and talking about women and they say, what do women need to do? Mine is cooperate. That is my biggest thing.
I've heard you say that several times. Yeah.
Just be uncooperative. Just want to argue about every fucking move.
Those are those unhappy women, though. Those are the ones that have not even started a journey of healing.
It ain't even unhappy. I think y'all just do it. And that's just women in general. That ain't even black women. That's just women in general. And what I figured out in the past is when y'all are uncooperative, that also ties to y'all's level of respect for the man.
That you are dead on the nail. You did that.
So you steady arguing with the niggas. You don't respect him or the decisions that he's making and what he's trying to do to lead this household.
Right.
So you check your respect, and at the same time, you checking your cooperation, and all that's gonna fall in place, or all of it's gonna stay out of place.
Right.
It's up to you to decide.
Right. Scott Madison, this is my cousin, and I think I think he was joking, because this sounds like some marriage shit. He said, bad credit, can't keep the cars cleaned, and runs all the gas. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think there is. Listen. I have a nice car, and I have to make myself go to the car wash. And I won't say it's so much nasty on the inside or nothing like that, but I do have like my little bags and stuff that I just throw in my car and stuff like that. I think that's just a woman thing. Y'all the ones that be on the let me clean up the car and let me have a nice whip.
That's what I was gonna say. In my house, my wife handled the house. She keep the house clean. My job is these two cars.
Right. That's a man's job. Yeah.
They'll get all junkied up because she drive this one mostly. And I won't get in it for 2 weeks. Right. And after she done rode the kids around and shit, it's just shit everywhere in this motherfucker. And I clean it out. And that's just
you're probably the one that pumps most of the gas.
Yeah. And change the oil and all, like, this is my job. This is
I think my cousin was throwing slugs at his wife. Well, I ain't gonna say about the bad credit, because I know sis ain't got no bad credit. But bad credit, I don't even think men really be mad or be worried about a woman credit.
Yeah, we do.
Really?
When you get married, nigga.
Of course, when you get married, but if we're just dating, I don't think you too much fucked up about my credit.
No, not until I figure out what it is.
Right. If I'm gonna give you, because I said this. Who was that? on Wild Out Radio, they had a woman who wrote in and was basically complaining. Her husband paid off her debt instead of getting her an engagement ring, and she wouldn't marry him because he wouldn't put a ring on her. And I was just like, bitch, don't nobody want to give you their last name and collect some motherfucking debt off of it. Bitch, you should have been, baby, how you want this coochie tonight?
But that just goes to how she perceived his move. Because I'm sure there's a whole lot of women out here that would have loved for a man to just swoop in.
You
and say,
hear
you know
me?
What? Your debt gone.
Shit.
But she wanted that ring. She wanted the I've married now, you know. So that's what she wanted.
And the majority of the time, I want y'all women to move smarter out here, because the majority of the time, that don't even be for nobody, but for you to prove to your homegirls and your family and shit. Like, no, I don't even want a big ass expensive motherfucking wedding. Nah, nigga, spend all that money on our honeymoon. Fuck these folks. I'm not trying to feed these motherfuckers. Fuck them.
That sisterhood validation shit is a real thing, though. They be trying to impress their friends.
Fuck.
But I mean, that's why a lot of niggas tolerate, you know, bad bitches. She fine as fuck, so I'm gonna tolerate her because, you know, my friends like her. That shit real. A lot of motherfuckers do that.
Well, sis, work on your credit out here. They checking for our credit out here, sis.
Yeah. Bring your credit report.
TransUnion. I'm trying to get through this list fucking with your ass. Quite a couple of y'all put this in there. Smoking and drinking.
Nah. Well, smoking cigarettes. No.
I know for a fact that's a no with men. I do.
Drinking is okay within reason. Don't
be sloppy drunk. Now that's not.
Don't be out here on 7 throwing up and shit. No.
Right.
No, bitch. No.
No, that's definitely not. I can't even argue with none of that. If y'all don't like bitches that smoke cigarettes, I'm trying to get rid of my habit. I may not be the bitch for you.
Shame on you.
But you know what? If I know I'm finna be with, you know, somebody, go on a date or anything like that, I hold out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm still working on trying to quit that habit, because a bitch been smoking since she was like 12. I used to sneak my mama's back in the day. They was 100 something. I forgot what them cigarettes. They don't even make them no more, but they was 100 something. And they was what?
Virginia Slims.
Nah, it wasn't Virginia Slims. It was the old school. I know it's not Salem, because I think they still make Salems. But if my mama watching, yes, sis, I used to smoke your butts. Anyway, let's go on to let's move along. I'm probably gonna get a call about that.
And
you did
what? Yourself.
Yeah. Johnny Cleveland said no relationship with God. Bye, Felicia. That's
every man has their own sort of thing. If that's his thing, I respect it. I mean, you ain't gotta have that in my house, but I respect it if that's his thing.
Yeah. And my opinion in that, does what God I have matter? Because I may not be in a relationship with the same God that you're in, Johnny Cleveland. But we gonna move on.
They all the same God anyway.
They are. We just separated them with this religion bullshit.
Yeah, and man-made shit.
That part. Cheetah Phantom, he said no home economic skills. We covered that. Can't even cook a decent share of top ramen noodles. I'm gonna say it again. Top ramen noodles.
Get out of my house. You can't boil some noodles.
I got a box just in case we have an emergency or some shit like that, but that is not something that we just oh my God. My son does not walk up to me like, mommy, I want some noodles. So,
I'm a project baby. Every once in a while I need some.
Every once in a while, yes. But like we don't do a whole bunch of noodles in this bitch. But that pretty much covers the list. Shout out to all y'all that participated. Thank you, Stanley, for coming in here, because I don't think I could have done this without any male influence. Shout out to I got you out of bed, nigga. Shout out to Spaceship Oasis for tuning in or whatever. We finna do something here pretty soon, my nigga. I want to talk about this R. Kelly shit, but I told you I can pre-record it, so don't worry about your schedule, no shit.
With me? You don't want to have an R. Kelly.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do, because you know why?
What?
I love your mind, friend. Regardless of how many debates we don't have, I love your mind. We need minds like y'all, so we can have like yours, so we can have these conversations. Half the shit that you say, a lot of people may not like it, but that conversation needs to be had.
Oh, most definitely. We need to be talking about these things.
Exactly. That part. Anyway, thank you all that tuned in. If y'all missed out, don't worry about it. I'm going to upload it to Spotify. I may keep it on Facebook for a little while. Who knows? But I love y'all. I want you to love yourselves. We're going to have more shows like this. So y'all be looking out for those posts, and y'all make sure y'all comment. Also, follow my homeboy, Stanley. Stan, what y'all got going on right now?
We ain't doing shit. Oh, great.
It's off season.
No, well, it ain't even off season. It's we getting back in the studio, writing songs for other people, and then we coaching Little League football. It's just we got a whole lot going on. So we on break with RNS and just kind of went back to the lab and
it ain't no break. It ain't no break. Y'all still doing your due diligence in the community, and we thank y'all for that. Thank you, black man.
We don't sit down for too long.
Right. I just don't never want no black man that come over here especially men of y'all caliber. Well, I'm surrounded by some pretty good black men. Thank y'all. We need that. And y'all, I want you to know that at the end of the day, y'all more than just coaches to them kids, because I know a lot of them come from single homes. So we need you. We need you. Anyway, it's your girl, Kitty Sangs. This has been an episode, the very first episode of post podcast. Y'all be looking out for them posts. Matter of fact, y'all follow my boy. He be saying some real shit over there too. He have some shit that's thought provoking. Y'all go over there and follow him, because some of his motherfucking posts will probably be a part of this segment. I love you. Want you to love yourself. Good night, Stanley.
All right, Charlotte.